Again, this is Wag D-Bike Rider, and today I'm making a video about a Dell Inspiron n5010 and with the proper graphics card heatsink installation. I was looking on YouTube and was unable to find an adequate video for my preparation to do this, so I spent a couple hours on forums and other things wasting my time. So basically I decided, after now I learned, I'm going to save you the hassle and teach you. So basically you go to Dell, you get this thermal pad. As you can see, it's not thermal paste, it's a pad. It's got some thickness to it. And my phone camera is not focusing, but I think that's enough for you to see. There's a little bit of thickness to it. And basically you stick it on there. And it sticks to your finger a little bit. That's perfectly fine if your finger touches it. And like that. Bingo! I bought that from Dell. It was like 15 bucks. And not too much to pay when your computer doesn't overheat and destroy. Self-destruct mode. Then you get the proper cooler. There are two coolers available for this computer. There is the one for the motherboard that does not have a graphics card. This motherboard, as you can see, no graphics card. Graphics card, no graphics card. The cooler for this motherboard will not have this little square panel right here, and it will just have a little metal tab straight out. So if you pull apart your computer and you're like, oh, I want to put a graphics card in, and you see a little tab right there, that means no. You cannot use that cooler again on a graphics card. You have to get this cooler with the proper copper square cover. And thermal pads and thermal, I guess those are all pads on this over here. And also I use thermal paste. It's a Arctic Silver 5. I got on newegg.com. And okay, so you plug in the fan header there. Pretty easy. And you line this up. And they're labeled. Here's a 1. Don't tighten them all the way. Just kind of thread them in a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. And don't forget about 4. I always do 4 a little tighter. Alright, and go back to 1, and this time I'm going to cinch them down a little farther. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and I already got 4 pretty tight, but it's actually kind of getting stripped out. Alright, so there we go. That's how you properly install the cooler on this Dell Inspiron. And from there, as you can see on probably 10 other videos on YouTube. Oh, one other thing I also did. On the North Ridge here, I really don't like parts that don't have coolers. So I took a little copper piece and I put Arctic Silver on it, and I just stuck it there. And it gets pushed up against by the keyboard. It doesn't make a bulge in the keyboard, and it keeps this slightly cooler. So, not saying that you have to do that if you want to get cooler temperatures, but it's something I did just because I am a large overclocker, and not that I'm overclocking on this laptop per se, but I do not like high temperatures. And that is something this computer is famous for. So, that'll be it.